ever felt like your world turned upside down? No, not that kind of upside down. Whoa, feel a little woozy. No, not that kind either. I'm talking about when everything around you changes. You know, like you leave for summer and come back to school in the fall and, well, everybody's changed. Your friends have changed, they talk differently, think differently, make different choices, and, well, choices that you're not sure are very wise. So what do you do when your world turns upside down? Do you join in or hold strong? Well, that's what Ethel's gonna discover today.
Skip McDougal, you are a handsome, handsome devil. The world's not enough for you, my friend. Not enough. Now where's that lab man so that I can rent this garage? Oh.
Man, I can't believe your friends made fun of you for not going to that movie.
I know, they were really pressuring me. I'm just kind of sick of all the arguing.
Well, what do you think you're gonna do, Ethel?
I don't know, part of me's like, guys, this really bums me out, and I'm like super sad about it, And then the other part of me is like, hey, why don't we be friends, I'll go see the Dad movie, But I don't know what to do, and I just feel like there's a 1,000-pound ball of yarn just waiting on my soul.
Okay, hey. Just remember what Dr. Herman always tells us.
Not to use up all of his Wi-Fi data on watching cat videos?
Is that why your internet's so slow? But no. He says it's okay to be different, but always do the right thing.
Easier said than done, Sophia.
Well, I gotta go finish cleaning, but let me know how it goes, okay?
Okay.
Sounds like you did. Ah! Sounds like you need some help, young lady.
I do?
Yeah, well, you want to be a winner or you want to be a loser all your life like that? Garage man, lab guy, Herman something.
Successful?
Of course you do. You follow my plan and do what I do, act like I act, dress like I dress. Then you can be a winner just like me.
I can?
Well, not really a winner like me, more like less of a loser than you really are. But you can be less of a loser. All you have to do is follow me. Do what I do, and I'll have your friends just lapping out of your hands. Just, they'll be begging to be your friends. Yes, just follow me to being a winner. Todd, we're doing a makeover. Cue the montage music.
Hey, do you guys work on commission? Do you? Big mistake. Huge.
Ethel, what happened to you?
Local celebrity coming through. I now grant you permission to look at me, but not in the eyes. All right, permission done.
Skip, what did you do to Ethel?
Yeah.
What did I do? What have I made? I made her just into the most popular and amazing friend in her entire friend group. I mean, she's going places now. She's a winner. In fact, she just made Junior Weatherman at Channel 4 Action News.
Yeah, Skip here got me on TV, okay? I'm doing the weather from 4 a.m. to 4:07 a.m. every holiday. Ha!
This girl is a skyrocket success. You know why? Because she's on the Skip McDougal Train of Success. Choo-choo! Next up, fame and fortune. But
Now-
if you do stop at fame and fortune, 67% of all your money and earnings It's totally skipping doodles.
Listen, Ethel, there's only one place that the skip train is going to take anyone, and that is straight as a defendant on court TV.
Hey-o.
Yeah.
Not that good.
Dr.
You're
Herman,
not working for them. You're all being sued.
Dr. Herman, look, okay, I just got sick of fighting with my friends and not fitting in, but now Skip's my mentor, okay? And he taught me that in order to be a good friend and to fit in, I just say yes to everything. You know what I mean? Hey, Todd, on me.
Hey, not yet. Hold on. Okay. Like this, for example. Hey Ethel, do you want to go egg Rusty's car?
Yeah,
Boom. You want to go steal one of those roller hot dogs from 7-Eleven?
absolutely.
Boom. This girl is skyrocketing to the top. Skyrocket.
What good does it do for her to skyrocket if she comes crashing back down? Listen, Ethel, if you're following a crowd who's doing the wrong thing, then the worst thing you could do is join in with them.
Dr. Herman's right, Ethel.
All right, Ethel, look at me. Don't
Okay.
get distracted.
Okay.
This would be the perfect time to look at them in disgust and then say something nice and mean.
Okay. That's exactly what a lame lab man would say.
Oh, zing! Ah.
Ethel, I think you need a little source of truth here, you know? A dose of it. It's from the Bible, 1 Corinthians 11:1. It says, follow my example,
Yes, and that's exactly what you're doing, following.
just as I follow the example of Christ.
Okay, I don't think it necessarily talks about Jesus. That's not the important part here.
Ethel, the point is you're supposed to follow Jesus' example. I mean, I know it can be easy to follow along with what your friends say or what they do, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be easy or right.
Hey, don't listen to these losers, okay? Let's do this. We're gonna go to your friends and tell them we'll do whatever they want us to do as long as they say we're cool. What's the worst that can happen?
You could end up on court TV.
Yeah, I'll see your mom there.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Today we're discovering I will go God's way. Sometimes doing things God's way isn't popular with the friends you meet at school or in your neighborhood or at the park. In fact, they might even think that what God says is right is wrong, or that what God says is wrong is right. It feels like an upside down world. That's exactly what happened to a guy named Daniel. He and his friends lived in ancient Jerusalem right at the time when it was attacked by King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon. The Babylonians surrounded the city and destroyed it. If that wasn't bad enough, they rounded up groups of Israelites to send away to Babylon. Daniel and his friends were taken captive and had to go there and serve the king because they seemed healthy and smart. Daniel and his friends walked the 900 miles to Babylon. Once there, they had to learn a new language and all new customs. They were basically prisoners of the king, which means they didn't have lots of options. The friends were even given new names. Daniel's name was changed to Belteshazzar. Daniel meant God is our judge. Belteshazzar meant favored by Bel. His name praised the one true God originally, but now he was called by the name of a fake God. Daniel and his friends had to attend school, learn how to work in the Babylonian Empire's government. Everyone who was in the school had to eat together from the king's table. Now, it was actually probably really delicious food, but the food went against God's commands for the Jewish people. They weren't supposed to eat certain kinds of food or eat anything that was part of a sacrifice to an idol. So the question was, would Daniel disobey God and fit in, or risk getting into big trouble? Well, Daniel and his friends hatched a plan. They asked their leader to only give them vegetables and water as a test. If at the end of 10 days they didn't look healthy, then they would eat the king's food. Otherwise, they could eat just vegetables. The test began. It must have been tough eating just vegetables when everyone else was dining on rich, tasty food. But Daniel kept his word and honored God. At the end of 10 days, Daniel and his friends looked healthier and stronger than any of the other guys in school. Everyone in the school ignored God, but not Daniel. God was his example, and Daniel was determined to go God's way. In a very topsy-turvy, upside-down situation, Daniel was committed to staying right side up. Our world sometimes feels like everything is upside down. Your family's not doing well, or kids are trying to push you in the wrong direction. How are you doing? You don't have to wait until you feel like you can't take it anymore. Instead, decide today to follow Jesus. Jesus keeps you right side up when everything seems upside down. When you are surrounded by untrue things, He is the one who shows you what is true. When you feel anxious, He gives you peace. When you feel unstable, Jesus is your solid ground. That's why our big point is so important. I will go God's way.
All right, get in there, you two. We're back from the police station. Sit down. Now, I can't believe the police caught you guys taking candy from children at the movie theater. What were you thinking?
I mean, lad man, are you kidding me? Have you seen the candy in movie theaters? I mean, I can't ride out this kind of inflation with candy prices the way they are.
You know what? Here's what I'm saying. You two, you're gonna return that candy. That was wrong.
Oh, God, not now. Get the paparazzi out of here. It's not even my good side.
Okay, stealing candy from kids? Really?
It was her friend's idea. Yeah, they were like, let's do it. And we were just like, let's go along. I mean, we were just in the car with them and we didn't want to look lame.
Okay, but I'd rather be lame than in handcuffs.
Mm-hmm. Ethel, do you see now why it's so much better idea to not go along with the group if they're doing the wrong thing, even if it means you have to be by yourself?
Dr. Herman, you were right, okay? My friends were just being really big jerks, and I started calling Skip, and then I became a really big jerk.
Oh, young lady, we talked about using the J word around here, okay? Watch your mouth.
You know, some mentor you are. Well, how could you do that to her? You know, that's why we want to go God's way. He's the one we're supposed to follow, and at least God won't have you robbing children.
Yeah, robbing them or getting beat up by them. Wait.
Don't you say it.
Let's just say that Skip got massively beat up by a 3-year-old. All I can say is don't try to take that kid's sucker, okay?
Those are lies.
Wow.
Those are lies, and you promise you it's totally fine. I can take anybody on. Anybody right now. Take them on.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go God's way now, okay? I'm okay with sticking out from the crowd.
You know what? Now that is wise thinking. Oh, what's that?
Oh, hope it's not the police
I
again.
know.
Not the money back!
Ow. I guess going God's way makes a lot better sense.
That looks really painful.
Anybody want a pizza?
Pepperoni.
Good luck with that. Whew. Well, I'm glad to say Ethel's returned all the candy to the kids and offered a big apology. Skip, he learned the hard way that following the crowd isn't the most helpful thing to do. It's hard sometimes to stand right side up in an upside down world, especially when you're the only one doing the right thing. That can feel so awkward, and it's tempting to just follow the crowd. But don't do that. Follow Daniel's example and do what pleases God, even if it means you act a little different. Daniel didn't regret it, and you won't either. And that's something you can talk about when you do this week's Big Do. Play a game of Follow the Leader and talk about why Jesus is such a good example. And really find a fun way to see if you can get your parents to do some silly things as you play Follow the Leader.